Hey guys. Ooh, time to wake up, folks. We got business to tend to. Girl, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Period. I am not trying to hold y'all. I'm not trying to because I'm trying to we gonna have a lot to talk about for a minute, okay? I think Sonya, did it come through right? I think Sonya's trying to come out the bushes, y'all. I'm not sure. And she may have already come out the bushes. We know Sonya been in the bushes, and I think she's in the bushes. And I don't know. Look, okay, we gonna talk about this right now. Okay. Now, regarding phone calls from prison, we gonna get with them in the morning. Okay, that's we gonna stick with the plan, right? I was minding my own business, watching YouTube. I had just got into watching phone calls from. I was about an hour behind. I was in the kitchen and realized like, oh shit, I'm missing the premiere. It was like 7:30, so I finished up dinner, got everything taken care of, and started listening. I was like, oh, this extra long call. Anyway, I'm checking my comments, right? And I'm sorry for anybody who's locked out from the chat right now. I don't need any trolls at this minute. Like I just need for y'all to listen. If you hadn't been subscribed 5 hours ago, it's going to be okay. Subscribe now and you can jump in the chat on tomorrow, okay? But for right now, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it's not going to always be 20 minutes, especially when we got business to talk about. Okay. Um, okay. Well, I know. Vicky, let's stay on topic. We're gonna talk about all of that in the morning. Okay, because I got something for y'all. I got a comment and I was like, what? What is this? Because I and any time any of y'all put a comment, it's always gonna hit for me to approve it. Okay. So I have to approve any link that falls up into my comments, okay? So that being said, I got a comment and it took me over here. Now, I'm gonna talk to you about this after we listen to this. This is clearly we gonna listen to one first and you're gonna be like what, and then we're gonna listen to the second one. This is some audio. I don't know if sis someone is recording Nesto and Sonia's conversations. Now I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say it's Sonia, because who else could be recording their conversations? I don't know. And what I do know though is that people have seen this, and this, I had a comment that was dropped to me by this channel. So this person obviously knows my channel, watches my channel. They know what I do. And they dropped me a comment with a link to come to their channel, clearly to watch the video that was posted. Actually, the link was to the video that was posted on tonight, 3 hours ago, which is a conversation that took place, it sounds like on Tuesday, because they were talking about court on Monday. So this has to be Sonya recording her and Nesto. And I think Sis has come to the YouTube streets to play with the folk and put up videos. Okay. So let's get into it. Um, Clearly she knows I'm a reaction channel and that's what I do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right? Okay, so hold on a second. Now keep in mind, I don't know what they're talking on. Maybe they are look, let's just listen, and after this call, I'm gonna break in. Okay. So let's get to it. Cause I'm kind of like, oh my God. But she tagged me. She came to my channel, dropped the link. So obviously sis wanted me to be here, right? So that would make sense, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's start from the beginning and hopefully this is what you can hear.
That's all I really ask from you. Just listen to each other. I keep begging you that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just show you real quick. Did I show you this? Okay. Miss Waller. That's the name of her channel. Ernesto and Sonia jail call 11-2. Okay. And then we're going to talk. We're just going to let this ride, listen to it, and then we're going to talk. Okay. Make sure you guys hit the like button over here. And I'll drop
That's
the
all I
link
did.
so you guys can go. Oh, what did it say? Oh, wait, I forgot one important thing. Hold on. One very important, something important was put into this comment. It says Ernesto and Sonia discuss their sex tape. What? Ernest, wait, can you see this? Hold on. Did I get this big enough? Wait. Which I did not hear that in this call. Ernesto and Sonia discussed their sex tape, his wife, and how he was framed by Roswell Police Department. Interview with Sonya will be on 11/20/2023. She's not saying that this is her, but I think that's her. Okay. So let's get into it. Um, Drop your questions, your comments, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And then I did so she tagged her link on my channel up under the I don't know. I have to go back and see what it was tagged under. But anyway, I clicked on the link and then I responded in this video. I think it was this one. I said, "So is Sonya coming out the bushes?" And I put my email address. And that was maybe like an hour ago. I haven't gotten an email, but my comment I think is deleted or maybe it's sitting waiting to be approved. I don't know. But okay. Without further ado, let's go.
Ask from you. Just listen to each other.
Right,
You said, I keep begging you that. That's all I really ask from you. Just listen to each other.
right.
You said you are a woman. You told me months ago, man, them folks ain't gonna do nothing. This was gonna happen. You have not been wrong. And here come a poo trying to tell you what they think they see or hear, and I already know better. Because guess what? A
Right.
woman told me what another woman gonna do. You have not been wrong since.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to listen to what I'm saying to you.
I hear you.
If another woman tell me about what another woman gonna do and give me the inside, ain't never talked to them folks, never seen them folks, never had a discussion, but can tell me blase, 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 this is why. I'm listening. If a nigga's gonna tell me blood or no blood, I'm not gonna listen that day because they thinking of a dumbass emotional
Mm-hmm.
shit. Because they're not a fucking woman. They shoot fucking boys.
Right.
You understand that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's the far as I want to go with the conversation. The folks
Mm-hmm.
already told me Sunday what they gonna do. They
Mm.
already told me that. But they got what we're gonna have and this and that. That's what I'm not concerned. I ain't got to ask.
I
I
just
know my word.
I
Yeah.
know. And this is what see more so I feel like I'm more like how I was when I first found you. Angry at the lack of support on that end. I just feel like for what just transpired right before you came in and I want this and you went and delivered and now this happened and now they like on the fence. Like how are you going to be on the fence when you put so many demands or anything and then he go out and he what I'm saying look out for you and then now it's your turn to look out like but people be one-sided. I don't know the person personally.
Now, what I'm telling you that what I'm saying just like this here. Them folks ain't like you. They not nothing regular. I mean, regular is dealing with date. If a shooting happened right now, you could stop and go pick the motherfucker up, put an arm down, try to say like these folks are running from the situation. They ain't cut like that. They just one way. You understand what I'm saying?
You say
So,
that, but let me tell you, if that was her child locked up, fucked up, she'd find it.
but guess what?
And you have
That's
to,
fine,
you find it. That's all it is. You find it.
and I got that part. I got,
Yeah,
but
you find the strength to
me,
take care of what you got to take care of. You are
but here,
an emotional, legal, whatever responsibilities when y'all get married. That's just what it
I'm
is.
gonna say it
Good,
this
bad,
way.
whatever happens,
Uh,
we're each
this
other's
is what I'm gonna say.
responsibility. Go ahead.
Listen what I want you to listen what I got to say to you.
Hmm.
You're not listening to me again.
I hear you. No, I hear what you're
You're
saying.
not
I know I'm
listening to
not.
me again.
I hear you. No, I hear you. I'm just saying that that's just how I feel. That
Okay,
it
but
should have
that
transpired.
ain't what's going on.
No, I
Them
know. I
folks,
know that. I know.
thank you.
It's just like the hit. Oh, here go my out. That's what it is. It just feel like, okay, boom, you down. Let me do a little bit of
Listen,
something.
man.
Now this is
I'm
my
gonna say it.
out.
I'm gonna say it one more time. If that's the case, them folks no rebound. They're not dumb when it comes
Hmm.
down to that. Okay, when you got so many people around you trying to with their hands out, yeah, you got to throw them a curveball, automatic. But deep in your heart, you know what you got to do. You're gonna do that. Listen, it don't matter what was you had going on. I'm just gonna use your example. Nobody can tell me what the fuck that my friend was going through, what she was going through. Even she couldn't even tell what you got going on. Where you going? Why you going there? What you call it? Nobody can dictate that but me.
Hmm.
So it's the same thing with them. If them folk want to jump the fence, that's so be it. But them
Oh
folk know
yeah.
what comes. Yeah, he just talking because what he listen what other people. Them folk got their own mind made up. Whatever they're gonna do, and you done told me that already. Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
one thing I learned a long time ago as a young, healthy, young, strong man with
Mm.
a long barrel dick.
Okay.
Don't listen to niggas. You
Oh
better listen
no.
to the woman. The woman tell you not to walk out the door, you're gonna get fucked up. The woman gonna tell you that nigga jealous of you, you'll get your head blowed off. Now I'm gonna help my friends get your fucking head blowed off. I've learned that a long, long time ago.
Hmm.
A woman has better insight than niggas. He's my brother, but I tell you when he gonna do something, he ain't gonna do. But I just give you a hint. I just don't say shit. I give
Hmm.
you a hint. Am I wrong?
Well, no, you're not. And when he was talking, and I was telling him, and he was like, "Well, I mean," and I was like, "You keep gunning and pushing for that." I said, "But we don't know what was going on before this happened to know where they were at. If how strong was it before this happened? Some
Here's the
things,
thing.
some
I blowed
things."
his head off. Hold on. You ain't gotta go no far. I blowed his head off when I said, "Hey man, blah gonna use his house to give me a." He didn't like that. You know why?
Hmm.
Cause that nigga shit paid for. This man you talking.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
sometimes people they get these numbers, they get to talking to people, and they get to talking, and they really don't know the fuck they talking about. Okay, and like I told him, the main thing, nigga, I don't give a fuck. He missed that part.
Hmm. Right. That bill is paid.
Yeah, I missed that. He missed that. So
Hmm.
I tried to tell him, you know how much shit you done seen me had and lost and got and lost. It got
Oh, as
greater.
long as they're selling it, you get it back. That's how I look at stuff.
Yeah,
As long
so
as they
that
selling it,
way,
you can always get it back.
yeah, so I don't worry about this. I don't worry about that. I don't worry about no humans. I don't worry about no woman. I don't worry about none of that shit. All I worry about is my freedom. I got 10 years that my folks said, you got 10 years left. You better get your shit together. You better, we gotta, okay. That's all
10
I'm
good
about.
years. 10 good years, not 10 years. 10 good years.
Okay,
We
10
ain't
good years.
dying in 10 years, but you got 10 good years to
Good
hustle
years.
and move like a young person, and
Okay,
then, you want
yeah,
to slow it down, retire or whatever, but you got
yeah.
10 good years.
Yeah, so the way I'm saying that, I'm not going to take from them, the other side of that, take their time away from their grandkid, which I'm brother doing, treat her like shit. But I'm not going to cut into that, because that's a curse on me. I ain't doing that. Let
Hmm.
you enjoy all you can right now, because when you're dead and gone, I'm dead and gone, dumb is going to still do dummy shit. Am I
Hmm.
wrong?
Right.
So I
No,
don't
your
ever
life
think people,
right now, life is short because we on the downside. We pushing,
yeah,
we looking
uh,
at 100. That's where we at. We not
yeah,
on the upside. We on the downside. So
on the
every day
outside.
has to count, and every year has to count. Every moment really has to count because even though you're still here, you might not be healthy. You might be
Yeah,
bedridden. Your mind
yeah.
might be gone. Like anything could happen after 70.
Yeah, so I'm not finna sit here and be treating her. Man, I'd be a
Mm-mm.
fucking fool. I'd
What?
be a fucking fool. Let's
No,
see.
you got
How
to
that?
be happy. You got to be happy. Whatever you do, be happy at it.
Yeah, yeah. Shit. Yeah, yeah. So every time you call me, where was that? I'm gonna let you answer that question.
I already
Wait,
know. The
you
damn truck
motherfucker
stop.
got you better got the you better
I
stop listening
already
to
know.
me.
And that's what I said. I was like, he's not even at the house every day. He was at the truck stop.
You better
Uh,
fucking listen to me.
Right. I was just so, I mean, it's some things that might have been going on we don't even know
Yeah,
about.
it was it just
Cause
what it
we've
is. It was
never
just
really talked about that, and he ain't bring it up, so
yeah,
I ain't prying. That's how I looked at it.
yeah,
Like I ain't prying,
yeah. Cause
cause
I was enjoying my motherfucking self.
mhm,
You know, them folks don't like to touch shit, but guess what? I do what they like to do, but they ain't finna do what I like to do. They'll go crazy some motherfuckers. But guess what? Well, they start with themselves. They'll let me have a little bit. That's where the shit goes. Let the nigga have him. So anytime for him to do I need him to do something, he gonna do it. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't ask for much. My shit
mhm,
is way different than everybody else. So what I'm saying is, man, I'm not finna do all that. He ain't finna do it. If something happened right now and I had all that shit going on, the motherfucker been lost that shit in 6 months. Come on, man.
mhm.
6 months. If I still even still had the offer, guess what? That shit been towed away in the junkyard some fucking way.
I'll
Straight the
park it.
fuck up. What?
I'll park it somewhere for you.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh.
Mm,
I even drove it down there until you could sit in the back of that motherfucker in your spot. That's how
mhm,
cold I am. See, niggas just be forgetting what the fuck the conversations be. That's,
mhm,
that's, that's all I'm saying. I don't really worry about that shit. I already know what I'm gonna do. I already know what I'm gonna do.
mhm.
Yeah. I was already on retirement status anyway. Shit.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. He just talking, man. I'm not thinking about that shit they talking about. They talking about, man, I'm not thinking about none of that. Come fuck around me, maybe get on that goddamn Sunny and share shit.
Nah, well, I just said your focus is.
Yo, maybe this just has like a couple more seconds, but it basically just like cuts off abruptly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Look, Waller, Ms. Waller, yeah. Now there's another name that is definitely associated with Sonia, but Ms. Waller, okay, yeah. That's one of the names. So okay. What are they talking about here? It sounds like, look, okay, I don't want to get too much in today's call cuz today's call had a lot going on too. So we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to talk about this real quick. Whew. Cuz I was surprised. I was like, "What is this?" And then I'm thinking to myself, "Did she just tag me on this or who is Miss Waller?" Miss Waller, I think is her. Because there is a name, you know what I mean? Like I look, she's calling herself Ms. Waller, and that's what she's calling herself. And Ms. Waller is a name that I have seen associated with the name Sonya, who is the person in question who so someone said earlier, I saw someone say something, she's big mad. I think that this call, she's okay, just like the call earlier today when he checked her and said, "So why are you watching all of this?" He checked her. Do you all recall that? She's basically just running A to Z everything of what's going on these calls from prison, right? And he checks her real quick and says, "Why are you watching all this? What are you doing?" And what does she do? She changes she did a nesto. She nestoed him. She changed the subject, but he knows she never answered the question, right? This call right here, I think that sis has been doing what a lot of people mess up and do and messes up their head is that she's listening to the videos. Maybe Sonya hasn't been around here long enough and I haven't said it in a while. Reaction videos are not for you, they are about you. Okay. Sonya, if you're up, you're listening. Reaction videos are not for you, they are about you. Okay. All right. That's number one. Okay. And I think that she is watching these reactions. She's reading the comments. Okay. And he is trying to tell her, like, to chill out, but he's also interweaving it into some conversation that maybe has something to do with Lamont, because he said something about, when I told him that, I guess he was talking about Dre was going to put up his house, he didn't like that because Dre's house is paid for or whatever. I don't know. Nesto talks about a lot of stuff and it's kind of like, okay, what? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get to the next one, because I didn't know if this person was going to take this stuff down, what's going to happen, what. But the thing for me when we listen to this next one is the fact that this is from yesterday. This is from yesterday, okay? Because they are talking about court as if it just happened yesterday, okay? So the only thing that could explain this is that sis is recording Nesto. Now, what I'm going to do is when we're done, I'm going to drop the link. You guys do what you want to do. I'm not telling anyone to do anything, but what I'm going to say is there's a text on here talking about stuff that was happening in Fulton County, and she's showing a text. Now, what's the date on this? Is this 2023? Hold on, let's see. She's showing something about Fulton County. And okay, so this is from 1/5. So this is something like right after he had his hearing in January. And clearly it's a text, I'm assuming from their texting system. Let me show y'all. So not only is this a call from Tuesday, but this is also a call regarding, this is also a screen recording of some of their communication. Okay. I got to sleep on this to really see what I think about all this. It's very distracting to try to read this and listen at the same time. I will drop the link, go read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some stuff about a assault on a inmate. So I'm not going to really get too much into it. That's up to y'all who want to read it. That's your business, but I'm going to keep my avatar in front of it because the computer does read words, and it sounds like a violent assault, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure, like, I probably don't have to say much more about that. Like, you guys get it. Um all right, so let me and so we're going to get into this call in just a second. Let me just oops. Well, that's okay. I just wanted to kind of switch up the scene a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get into this next one. This one's about 13 minutes. I'm not going to hold y'all. We will talk in the morning after everyone's had a chance to process everything. Um, okay, let's get into this next one. I'm gonna minimal interruptions. I've listened this is my third or fourth time listening. Let's get into it, okay? Now this one is it's a little louder, and but they are clearly talking about Monday. So the only way that this could be is that Sonya had to have recorded him. Now she's also going to talk about saying that she's in Las Vegas. Now, does that move mean she moved to Vegas? Girl, I don't know any of this woman's business. When she comes out the bushes, I guess she's going to tell us. Now, she said she didn't bring a lot of clothes with her to Las Vegas because she didn't plan on being there this long. Um, she only went to like a Super Bowl party and ended up, I guess, staying, but it's damn near November now. It's November. Super Bowl was what, in February? So that was damn 9 months ago. But we do know that she said she was at the Hard Rock. I just assumed she was at the Hard Rock on her birthday in Florida. Well, maybe she was at the Hard Rock in Vegas. I don't know. I don't know. So let's listen and you guys tell me. I'll be clicking through on your comments, okay? This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring. Now, she's playing that to be cute, but if this was Monday and Cobb County's not releasing any calls anymore, but you can hear the rustling of the phone, you can hear the microphone, you can hear some things. Any of you guys who have on headphones right now, you can she is recording with a recording device. This is not a call from the global tel-link operator, but she's making sure that you guys know that this is a actual jail call. So okay. But yeah, once again, if you're just now coming in, Sonya done come out the bushes. She done came out the bushes. She's up under here under a name called Miss Waller, which that name is relevant to Sonya. I'm just gonna say it like that. That name is relevant, and the name is called Miss Waller, and she came to my comments and dropped a link. I followed the link. I didn't know who it was. I just, you guys drop me links all the time. I followed the link and I saw a channel, Ms. Waller, and I was like, what's this all about? And I saw it was a Ernesto and Shirley video, and I was like, this has 4 views. What am I doing watching this? But then I saw the date, and this is the video she tagged me on. Okay. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello?
I'm good. How are you? I had the mute on. I'm sorry.
You busy?
No, I have a headache. I'm just sitting here. What's going on? How you feel?
All that moving around, that's the call, not me, just so you know, okay? That's how she's got some sort of microphone. She's recording this call, obviously, right? Okay. I'm gonna let y'all hear it one more time. I'm just gonna keep this overlay on here because that works. Go read the screen recording or whatever. Um, I'll drop the link to this channel because you might not be able to find it. Okay, let's just go and I'll drop the link. From a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello?
I'm good. How are you? I had the mute on. I'm sorry.
You busy?
No, I have a headache. I'm just sitting here. What's going on? How you feel?
I'm alright. Well, I'll call you later then. I just want to see you open your computer up and tell me these numbers so I can write my letters out.
What numbers do you need?
I just need the case numbers. What the case numbers is. The last one I got indicted on. Not indicted, but arrest.
Complaint. The complaint. Criminal complaint.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's criminal complaint.
The headache. Been running on your head. Thinking about them bones and shit.
No, you know what? You're so silly. No, ouch. Good gracious. What is this? November. What is this? November 14th?
Y'all, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what's the irony of her playing Call Tyrone? Um, okay. This woman is a trip. I don't know if she put that if she was just playing it loud. But yeah. Okay.
Thinking about them bones and shit.
No, you know what? You're so silly. No, ouch. Good gracious. What is this? November. What is this? November 14th?
Yeah, because I keep getting these dates and something, so I know July, that's what I got to figure out from July and August when
July, August this year or July, August 22?
Oh, this year.
23?
Yeah. So I know I went to a preliminary here. I'm trying to remember what date it was. I think it was the 20-something.
So you hear him asking her about he's talking about the case with Judge Adams, right? He said I went to a preliminary hearing around the 20th. That was the one that Sylvia was in the courtroom, right? He's talking about the preliminary hearing and then he's going to talk about what happened on Monday. Just listen closely.
Hold on. I gotta reset it. Restart it. Go ahead. What now? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
That was
Pardon me?
the one with the one I went to preliminary here.
Yesterday's court here. Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay. 961.
Yeah,
That hearing.
Yeah.
961.
Yeah, all them cases go together.
Right.
Okay,
Pardon me?
but yeah.
Hold on. It's cold outside.
It's cold out there?
Yeah, you know it gets cold out here in Vegas.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay.
They get snow in Vegas.
Oh, you're gonna be in the house then?
You know I'm gonna be in the house when it starts snowing. I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go to California.
Well, how do they make money? How do they make money when it starts? They got that figured out already? I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I would say. Yeah. You know, they work around. I mean, you know, it's not a lot of tourism during the winter months here. That's everybody usually go to Miami.
Oh.
In the winter. So Vegas is a spring, summer, fall situation because it's too hot in the summer.
Yeah.
It's hot in the spring here. It's crazy. I almost passed out in March. It was so hot. I went to a pool party to see. This was years ago, 2016. Pardon me? Hold on. I'm still looking it up. Right. This was 2016 when I was living in LA. I went to a pool party out here in Vegas, and it was so hot. It was so hot. It's crazy. But I'm only gonna come out at nighttime in the summer. So
Okay, so you just gonna chill today?
I just took something for this headache. I'm hoping it'll go away. Actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
You woke up?
I didn't have it when I woke up, but I think sometime today it kind of just kicked into a headache. It was faint. Criminal complaint 9. What are we talking about? Oh, 961 23. C is in Charlie. P is in Paul.
3. C in Charlie. P in Paul.
2. I'm sorry. 219. 961.
961. Okay, what's the other?
And the date on that one is 7/7/23. That's the filing date.
Hold on. 7/7.
2023.
Okay, so that's it when the file. So is that considered as the arrest date?
Yeah, that's the date they filed, which would be, it would all be the same. And then the other one is 23 CP.
23.
Charlie Paul. 220091. And that one is 7/12/23. Okay. And then the last one is 23 CP 220152. And that one is 7/14/23. They drag they the way they did these cases purposefully to try to drag to try to drag you as long as possible in court, in jail, because all of this could have been filed the day, like in September of last year, 22.
Exactly.
Because actually I would say October, because October the 18th was the last date of the interview on the arrest warrants. So everything could have been done by October of last year, 22. But they purposefully held all of this to try to drag your situation on purpose.
Okay.
That was the initial plan, looking at how they did everything.
That shit crazy.
Well, it's been crooked since day one. They haven't done anything lawfully with this since, the whole landlord came in lie. And I was thinking about that today, the whole story that they put on Channel 5 News with that whole lie that they put out there, and then, none of that, nothing makes sense what they're doing. It's just one lie after another lie, and then they got to support each lie. And, so with another lie. This is crazy. But yeah, those all you needed were those, because the 2 that were dropped. And then the ones, you got 3 that's, I think all those conspiracies with Erica. That's what the other ones are. And then that one with the girl, with a business partner.
All right. So, okay. So there's 3 cases. She got those 3 cases right now.
She's got, you forgot 407. She's got 407. She got 23 CP, 215, 407. She got 407 as well.
All right. So right now, I'm trying to get them to file another bond here for the 0091 and the 0152. Drop them shit down to one Cynthia.
Oh yeah, they can drop everything down, because that bond is 30,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Which one is 30,000?
The case, death by deception.
So
I think that's 2021. I think that's with the teacher.
So is that
This is 0091.
0091? Okay, so that's
30,000. Yeah.
Okay,
With the 6 June 21, and then August of 21. That's the teacher. Am I right?
Yeah. So okay. So what is 0152?
052.
That's on 714.
You want 052?
Yeah, that's what you said.
052. It's pounding. 28,000.
28,000?
Yeah, that's the teacher. That's the financial credit card. And that's the teacher.
And the other one is 30,000. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And did they drop it down? Let's go. Did they drop it? What did they drop it down? Because like I said yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even look. Hold on. Yesterday was what? What was yesterday? 407.
Yeah.
Orca order for bond. Bond granted. It doesn't give me an amount. It probably would under the jail if I looked under the jail. But motion for bond reduction. You got it. Bond granted.
Okay. I guess you
That
got
was
to see
yesterday, 11/14/23. Pardon me?
I guess you got to see what it is now. I think she said 150 now, please.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't give an amount and it doesn't have a document for me to view. So
Out of the jail either?
no. Huh? What are you saying?
You say you got to go to the jail website to see that.
Yeah. Hold on, sir.
I hate to see you in pain. It hurts my heart when you're in pain. Both of us in pain.
Right.
Yeah.
Head is
Men don't do
throbbing.
pain well like
Pardon me?
men don't do pain well like women. Women can stand
Yeah,
more
we
pain.
do have a higher tolerance for pain. Fulton. So if I just can't do headaches, I could do anything but a headache. It's kills me. That whole oof. I don't know. I think I need to get out. I was gonna try to maybe go to a comedy show or something, but I would have to do. Yeah, but I would have to do my hair. I didn't do my hair. I pulled it out.
Man, that ain't how they roll down there. They roll like
I
that
can't
down
come out the
there.
house looking like a crackhead now.
You put a hat on out there, boy. They ain't like that
I
over
didn't
there.
bring any hats, so I didn't.
What?
I didn't bring any hats with me here. I didn't pack a lot of clothes when I came out here
Oh, okay.
because I didn't expect to be out here longer than Super Bowl, past Super Bowl. Once we do the Super Bowl party.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with your
Okay. Let me drop the link. Now, like I said, this was dropped to me in a comment. And hold on one second. Let me get the link. It was this video. Now, I said the same thing as far as, but with my headphones on, to me, it sounds, this is what I thought. I said, we're used to listening to Global Tel Link. We're used to listening to her through a cell phone. She's clearly on a speakerphone and recording him. So it's a completely different experience as far as how she should just call in. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if she's going to do it or not. I responded and I dropped my email address and said to email me. I said, "Is Sonya coming out the bushes?" And I don't see my comment. Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me get this link because I'm gonna drop it to y'all. Now, let's see. Hold on. Now, as far as the channel name, Ms. Waller. Sonia girl, all I can say is get your money. We know this is you. Someone said, Sonia girl, all I can say is get your money. We know this is you. That's on this one. Yeah, I mean, Waller, that's I mean, clearly she wants to be exposed. I mean, that's shaking my damn head. Okay. I don't know. I did put a comment. I think it was on the other video, and my comment's gone. But in this, it does say that she's going to share some interview with Sonia. Who's interviewing her? I do not know on this channel. So, girl, since I've watched this video, maybe I was like the eight when I clicked in on this, it said maybe because I was watching it, so it was the 80th view. So people are trickling in. The other video, okay, went from like 9 views now to like 26. I've probably clicked into it a few times.
20.
So I don't know if that really counts, but at the end of the day, that's definitely Nesto. So whoever this person is, which I have reason to believe it is Sonya, because who else would he be talking to? Um, and who else would be looking up all these cases? At the end of the day, this is a call of him talking to a woman regarding his case on Monday. And clearly it's been recorded through speakers. So I don't know if he has, an illegal, a cell phone up in there. I don't know if she just recorded him on some damn. Now this might be like, this is weird, this thing right here. So let me scroll it back so you guys can see. So there's messages here. Okay, see the dates. Let me scroll back so you can see. Maybe this is what the messages look like on his iPad. So I don't know. I didn't read too much into these messages. It's about some sort of dispute, some sort of altercation that took place. It's a narrative regarding Fulton County and it being shady over
Good
there
point.
and it being run by organized crime and all kinds of stuff like that. I think that I don't know if they're just trying to use the system to push a narrative now that they know that they have a audience regarding a setup, regarding what's going on at Fulton County. I really don't know. I'm not really trying to get involved in all that. All I know is this is some interesting information. I think that listening to the phone calls from prison dropped today, clearly she is, Sonya seems to have kind of a little bit of a love-hate relationship with what's going on YouTube. Love-hate in the sense that I think she loves the attention. I think that she doesn't like to not be able to control what people are saying about her, which is why I think, obviously she's bothered by the comments. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't think he knew that she was recording him. Maybe he does. But I think that if Dre gave him the deal on what's being played on the internet, and when he came to her, because I missed probably about the last 10 minutes of call number 3, because that's when I was checking my comments and got the link to this. Um, it's not going to be long for him to realize that she was taping him or recording him, whatever you want to put it, girl. Um, so he's going to find out. I mean, if Dre or whomever is in the bushes right now, they know right now, or they know because they already heard this. And like I said, unless let's say this is not Sonya, right? They know enough about Sonya to use a name Miss Waller. Okay. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Anyone who knows, but that's all, you know what I'm saying? So okay. All right. So I'm gonna drop this link for y'all. Do what you think you need to do. You don't have to run her numbers up. You don't have to do anything. You've already heard everything. I'm dropping the link because there's that whole text message situation on there that is running. Maybe what she's going to say is, I recorded you, when he comes to put his foot up in her behind and says, I did it because I wanted to push this text about what's going on in Fulton County. I do not know. Oh, and let me say thank you to you guys. Let me see. Why is she selling her man out? Finesse, great question. I do not know. I don't know. That's supposed to be her boo, but maybe she thinks she wants to be a blogger. I don't want to run that, but it also could be a hopefully y'all have on your headphones. It might be on some "that's my man, bitch." I don't know. I don't know what this woman is doing. I mean, you can't even I don't know. I don't know what she is doing, what she is thinking and why. I don't think he's going to be happy to know what she's done, but I mean, I can't save her. That's not my job out here. I'm here I do reactions, reviews and commentary on the YouTube streets, okay? The YouTube channels you love to watch. And guess what? Sis may have just started a YouTube channel. Okay. Barbara Thomas, thank you, sis. I appreciate that so much. And Miss Helena, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting. I appreciate y'all so much. The picture, Sonia with wooden legs and a broken girl and a broken down hoe. Now, what she's doing in Vegas, girl, sometimes, we talk about this all the time. Remember the unreliable narrator. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing, but I do know that there was a hearing on Monday, and the voice that we do know was talking about it, and he was asking her for the cases. I would suggest listening to it one more time. I did record it uninterrupted, and cuz I didn't know, you know what I mean? Sometimes stuff like this comes up, they get some heat and the stuff comes right down. So I did do a uninterrupted recording, and cuz I'm sure if he did not know she's recording him, that's probably going to be, we've heard Nesto get a little rowdy. The thing for me, which is what I said earlier today, why all of a sudden are y'all all of a sudden talking back on these phones? Y'all weren't talking on the phones. Now all of a sudden y'all talking back on these phones. So I don't know if they're trying to use the people to get their narrative out. Um, Yeah, I don't know, sis. I can't account. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't account for any of that. I hear it, but I think that that's her. I think that it's just speakerphone versus she might have a headset on, she might have a microphone on. We don't know how she's recording this, but what we do know is that typically we are hearing her through a cell phone, and I don't know. I don't know how this happens, right? But yeah, he doesn't mind running his mouth, and I don't know if it's over Hey Baji. I don't know if I don't know. It's weird. Now also, surely, there's just a lot to unpack in this, and there was so much to talk about from phone calls from prison. So she went from a handheld to a speaker. It's yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be speaker to handheld. You know what I mean? We don't know how she does it when she's talking to him on Global Tel Link, like in terms of just talking through a phone call versus what she did tonight. Like we don't know what angle it went to, because I know, at least for me and maybe some of you, I don't ever put a phone up to my ear anymore. Everything I do is either speaker or a headset or my AirPods or whatever. I don't really ever, it's rare that I have my phone up to my ear. Okay. I don't know how this woman talks on the phone. I just know that whatever she was doing was something different. We could hear a lot of rustling around of like either something hitting a microphone, her clothes, something. I just don't know that he seemed to be aware that he was being recorded. I think that if Nesto, like let's just say for instance the call from yesterday where he did not seem surprised enough about the call. Did we even talk? We did talk about that call. He didn't seem as wow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's been because it's been a year that he's over a year he's been in jail that he doesn't do the damn or wow. What? Like none of that. None of the surprise, like his surprise, his element of surprise has kind of gone away. So when she told him about the calls the other day, um none of that was there. That's why felt like it was giving staged call. Today, it wasn't giving. So I'm talking about phone calls from prison at this moment. It wasn't giving staged call from the standpoint of when he busted her on why didn't you tell me everything? You let me. I mean, I don't even know how she could tell him everything because Baji, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How could she tell him everything? Because there's so much to cover, right? But he called her out on not telling everything or telling some of the most important parts. And she sat up there and lied and said, "Well, I told you that da, 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 da." And well, no, you didn't. I didn't hear her say that, right? So hold on, let me drop those coins. Okay. Wait. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay. Um whew, I don't know. I don't think he knows he was being recorded. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't feel like it was giving recorded call because he was running his mouth and he was saying a lot of stuff that I don't think that if she was like, "Look, I've got a plan. Why don't you talk about this, that, and the third? And I'm gonna start to try to plant some information with the bloggers and da 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 da." I don't see that. I don't see it. I don't see her doing it like that. I'm not sure. You guys, what do you guys think? Now, I did, like I said, I responded in a comment. I dropped a link. Now, well, I didn't drop a link. I dropped my email address. Now, it might just be sitting for approval, but it's not showing up on that channel. And at the end of the day, I don't know what happened. Um, I don't know. Look, whether it's BS or not, it doesn't almost matter. You know what I mean? Like she might be coming with some BS. She has a channel now. She can drop BS on her own. If she wants to come forward, it says she's doing an interview on the 20th. So we're going to see. She doesn't ever have to come here. She already came. She came or someone came with one of her names. I'm going to say it like that. And the channel's called Miss Waller. And sis dropped a link and wanted at least me to hear these two videos, which I did. And I take it as you know what I do on these YouTube streets. And what I do is reactions and commentary on these channels. So that's it and that's all. So yeah, I mean, I know some of you are not interested in the side chick ishness of it all. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on here. And I mean, the soap opera that is the aspect of Ernesto and Sonia, I don't know. That very well could be over at this point because I almost feel like when he finds out that she's recording him, if he's not angry, then obviously it was a setup and that's what they did. That's they want to get a certain narrative out. Chick is stalkerish. Yeah. I think she's very much into the YouTube streets. I she said, yeah, if you go to the comments cache, it says interview dropping on 11/20, which is next Monday. Why wait till 11/20? I don't know. But maybe because she only had 4 subscribers. I don't know. But I have girl, I have no idea. I don't think she realizes how much maybe she's not liked on YouTube. Like, I don't know. People will come watch your video, but that doesn't mean that they're going to subscribe. If people were really into her, maybe they would, but people will come watch the video, possibly. I don't know. I don't know what y'all gonna do. you know what I mean? I tell the stories of the YouTube streets, so I subscribe because when she drops something, I can bring y'all this news. But in terms of people coming to support her channel and help her get monetized and all that stuff, I don't know that that's what's going to happen. But she's using the tags and everything, girl. She got Shirley, she got Steve Harvey, she got all the stuff. Let me see what she got on there. Let's see what the tags are. Jail calls, Steve Harvey, Shirley Strawberry, Ernesto, Ernest Williams, phone calls from prison. Yeah, she's dropped some hashtags. So she's trying to be seen. Okay. And let's see what on the other one. Is it the same hashtags? No, okay. So yeah, we're not helping. Okay. We're just watching and talking. And so yeah. Okay, and that's cool. It's girl, it won't do me none. Okay. That's fine. Now here's Sonya kinda comes from so yeah, I just think that I don't know. I need to finish up listening to the calls from tonight because I was pretty much almost through with the very last call. But what was interesting to me was when Nesto had to call her out for not telling everything. I just think she's I don't know that she's up to something with him. I just think she's up to something, and sis might want to be a blogger. I have no idea. Maybe she wants to put her story out. I do not know, hun. I haven't talked to her. Um Sonia is trying to make money off Nesta. Um now that she's I don't know that she's trending. I don't think she's trending. Maybe she wants to be trending. Um I think that if she were trending, she wouldn't yeah, I don't want to give out too much advice, but I think if she wanted to be trending, um, I would have just gotten in touch with a channel. You know, just dropping a link and then I don't know. We got to see. Okay? Let's just see how this all pans out. But I felt like let's just say this, from the calls tonight and I'm talking from phone calls from prison versus okay, let me say this too. This is another thing. So the call the other day, let's see this real quick because I was like, the sequence of calls is I don't know if they're look. Um, okay, the other day we saw a call on phone calls from let's do this real quick because I was kind of something threw me off. Um, okay. So this call from 2 days ago,
In this video,
one call, right? And this was supposed to be September 9th, right? On September 9th, Ernesto was supposed to have just found out. Sonia was like, "Yeah, you're on YouTube." Da 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 da. Right? Okay. You guys following me? Hopefully, everybody's still awake. So this was the call from 2 days ago, September 9th, right? Why tonight?
this video contains
This is September 7th, September 8th, and they're talking about YouTube. So how is it on the 9th you didn't know anything and y'all are talking about YouTube like people knowing and weird that's why I was like I got to listen to this again, but I was like wait a second. Was this before or after because September 9th he was playing like he didn't know anything about what was going on YouTube, but I specifically hear them talking about not just the prosecutors, not just this and that, but I feel like they were talking about definitely here. I think they're talking about the comment section when he kind of busted her out to ask her why she was listening. But I feel like in call number 2, she was saying some stuff about YouTube and, "Oh, you think that" okay, because I was like, "Wait a second, that was weird," but And I was just like, maybe I just need to listen again because, you guys know in the evening I'm cooking and, all the things, right? All the things we do as still clocked in as mom, right? I wonder if she dropped the same link to payments. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so I'm saying that to say I don't know what these two are doing. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just thinking about everything because, on the 9th, maybe it was when they thought it was a good idea to talk about YouTube because maybe like, oh, no one's heard us yet. But we haven't even broke this call down. We're going to talk about this call tomorrow, this one right here. So if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe so you can jump into the chat. We'll talk about this call in the morning. And just put the call that we just talked about. That's why I really didn't want to talk about this tomorrow because I feel like, what? So I want to listen to this because like I said, I was listening to it earlier. And when I go, I'm gonna put my headphones in. I'm gonna listen to it again. That way tomorrow I can kind of be straight on what I'm thinking because I don't even know what to think yet because I was like, oh wow, 3 calls and it's over an hour. Because I think I was somewhere about here when I jumped off and got onto that. So I need to get back straight, like everything that was on here and what I heard and all of the things. Who else can get these? I don't know if anyone else can get them now. I tried to get new calls about a month or so ago. I reached out. Let me see what the date is on my note. I reached out to Cobb County. I reached out to Cobb County on October 18th, and they told me um basically they denied my request, but um okay. Cobb County received the open records request on October 18th. He requested the following any and all processing documents for Mr. Williams as he was processed and anything that came from Fulton County after diligent search. Our office has located the records which are responsive to your request. However, we have determined that the records request is exempt from disclosure under Georgia law for the following reasons: the records of law enforcement, prosecution, and regulatory agencies, and any pending investigation or prosecution of criminal or unlawful activity, and the initial police arrest reports and initial incident reports provided. However, that an investigation and prosecution shall no longer be until the investigation and prosecution shall no longer be deemed to be pending when all direct litigation involving such investigation and prosecution has become final. So basically they're saying like you can have it once everything is final now. That the release the booking photos shall only be permissible in accordance with the code. Um yeah, they're saying it's basically it's part of an open and active investigation and they're no longer releasing. Now I don't know what else anybody else got. Obviously it seems like phone calls from prison got something prior to them shutting this down because I know that when I initially got from Cobb County is back from August. So August 24th. Thank you for submitting your open records request. Your request was received and given the following reference number for tracking purposes. Your request has been processed in accordance with Georgia open records request. You will be contacted about the availability of any associated records. And then I got the note telling me how much I needed to pay. And let's see. We received your open records request on August 24th, requesting the following inmate phone calls. There will be a charge of $5 per disc, and the call has been burned. The calls have been burned and can let you know how much the final charge will be. Thank you for your patience. someone with the last name of Hubbard in open records in Cobb County. So, did the same person respond back to me? I don't know if the same person responded back or not. Um, yeah, that's it and that's all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Just a little tidbit of what came through. For anyone who thinks I do not read my comments, which no one's ever said that because I'm pretty responsive. I may not be able to answer everyone because sometimes you guys get to the business in those comments. I think I had over 300, maybe close to 400 comments yesterday. I could not get to everything, but I'm just going to tell you this. Hey, Tanya D, if you get a heart, that means I read it. Even if I don't agree with it, even if you tried to cuss me out, if I give you a heart, that means I read it. I try to answer as much as I possibly can as soon as these videos drop, or as soon as, like, for tonight, it may not be until tomorrow morning. But just so you guys know. But yeah, we're gonna talk about phone calls from prison on tomorrow morning. Okay. Just put this in the back of your, like, look, if sis comes out to the YouTube streets with an interview on Monday, you heard it here. Okay. They made a date correction. Okay, what was the date? Let's see. September 2023. Oh, I see that now. Okay. Look, I see it right here. Hold on. Cuz I was like, the Virgo guys, if you know a Virgo, if you don't know any Virgos, you know one now, okay? Um, it was out of, okay. I just realized the date of, and you know what? Contrary to what you guys might think, I don't go read everyone's comments. I don't. Um so, because girl, I'm trying to still get through my own. Now I just realized the date on this call was actually September 7th. Okay, that makes sense because I was like, the ninth. How is this the ninth? And you're trying to play in our faces like you don't know what's really going on. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you to y'all for calling that out. Um, that answers my question because sis has been, it's a blessing and a curse to have the eagle eye. Okay. Thank you, Cappuccino Latte. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of the super chats and super stickers. You guys are awesome. And obviously mistakes happen, because I know that I've girl, I've I've made my share of mistakes too. So I appreciate that call out. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention because I was like, you know what? They're trying to play in our face on the ninth. And then on the 7th, backtracking and pretending like they don't know anything. So this was all on or about the same time. Okay. Makes more sense now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. But yeah, you guys comment down below. Let me see what you guys are thinking about this call, but I'm gonna let y'all go soon because it's already been over an hour and I said I wasn't gonna keep y'all long. Um, she hung up like Shirley did. Now, I don't know if she hung up like Shirley did. Let's say it was cut off. Okay. Sarah, I'm coming to take your girl. What was Sarah saying? Sarah's being naughty in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the chat too. Okay. Um, Y'all are awesome. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate y'all. If you're new here, just make sure to subscribe. It's not always a 5-hour lockout. I just wanted to make sure I had no trolls tonight, because nobody has time for that. But make sure to subscribe. Once you subscribe, hey, Dee Dee Star, thank you. I came in late. I got to catch the replay. Absolutely. Um, just make sure, what was I going to say? Subscribe. And tomorrow morning, we're going to go through the call that phone calls from prison put up so we can actually kind of try to get to the bottom of this. And let's just say this. I'm gonna be really honest. Sonia has to know she's not the most liked person. Now, based on what I've said about Sonia, I don't even know why she would want to come drop a link to me, but clearly she wants me to know what she has to say, or whomever has these calls who could be dropping them for Sonia. I really don't know. But I don't know who else she's dropped them to, but clearly somebody wanted us to know about these calls on this evening. Now, what do they mean? Um, I just feel like Sonia's obviously trying to come out the bushes. She's, I would just love to know, does Nesto know once and for all that she is actually, maybe even playing him, maybe playing him. I do not know. My first impression was he did not know he's being recorded. And what I want to know is whoever talks to him to tell him that Sonia's been recording you and she just put up a YouTube channel, girl, that's the call I want to hear. But I don't know if we're going to hear that. But if she's recording him after all this time, she's been talking to him about what's going on YouTube since September. So at least since September, right? So that's been 2 months. So she very well could have been recording him all of this time. I have no idea. Who is old girl? Girl, we're going to find out. But sounds like, according to today's call, Shirley's not talking to him. I don't know. I'm going to listen to it again and we are going to talk about it in the morning. Make sure to set your notifications. Make sure that you are subscribed. And tomorrow morning, first order of business, we're gonna get back up into this. Okay. You guys, she could have been recording him on her iPad while playing the call on speaker. Hmm. She could have been she could have been recording him on her iPad while playing what call? Which call? Or the calls? I'm not sure. Damage control. Yes. Look, I'm not above thinking that they're running a play. I said this 2 days ago whenever we did this call. Well, the call that was September, the call from 2 days ago, right? That this could be a play. And Miss Waller could very much be a play, right? So we don't know what's going on. But like I said, the best thing to do is to just take everything like just another bit of evidence. And then we're gonna just move on to the next bit of evidence. I don't hold on to anything too tight, except for what I know is facts. What I don't know is who Miss Waller is. I know who Miss Waller could be, but I don't know who she is. I don't know why all of a sudden somebody who is supposed to be a close ally to this man is now all of a sudden recording him and putting up her own calls or their own calls. Are they doing this together or is she doing this off to the side? She has to know that people are checking her because when she let Nesto know that the calls were out here on YouTube, and didn't tell him everything, someone came behind her and told him what he didn't know that people knew, right? And maybe because Shirley's not talking to him, maybe that could be the reason if he didn't know what the reason was of why she's not talking to him or why she's like, you've got a mistress or you've got a girlfriend or whatever the case might be. We don't know. Okay. But these are all interesting things. Nesto may be in on the play. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I don't. And why would you, if she didn't want it talked about, why drop it off to a reaction channel, right? So clearly, this is something that they wanted. I just don't know. I'm giving, the reaction that they think they want. She can go ahead and release her own interview. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I don't always have to talk to the subject. Now, if she wants to come out the bushes, I don't want to necessarily be used to push a false narrative. I just need to understand what's going on. But sis seems to be have been out here up under Miss Waller. I'm going to check my comments to see if she's ever commented on my channel. I don't know if she has or not, just to be honest. But that account was opened in, or that YouTube channel, not channel, but if you go to your own face page on YouTube, you will see when you started your YouTube, not necessarily posting videos, but obviously you opened your account so you could comment. If you make your account so that you can comment, you basically start a YouTube channel. You just don't have videos on it, right? So this account is from 2012. So this account holder has been around for a minute. Okay. They both love attention. They both have narcissistic qualities, right? Um Wait, this is the same girl that put water in her radiator for that Land Rover she had. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. She was trying to run game on him and he was not down. She's putting this out to put out clean, friendly communication between them. It's too late for that. Like, come on. Edna Jackson, exactly. She could be in here right now. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure she was at the Zoom hearing too, on Judge Manning's channel. Right now, the way she was reciting what the comments were, absolutely. Take everything with a grain of salt, and like a and eyes wide open. Ernesto may be in on the play because money is involved. And it takes a minute though. I mean, it's not just instantly, oh, you get monetized and you're making like, you know, depending on, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't want to give any any extra. She wants money. She sees how much money y'all are potentially making and the views you're getting. Um, but she has to also understand people don't really like her like that. Um, Jacqueline Jacqueline Slush, is it Slusher? Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate you, sis. Um, Girl, you guys are dropping those coins tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Let me find this. Okay. To the window, to the waller, to the sweat runs down my blueberries. You guys stop. Her YouTube said something about without the clickbait. Girl, bye. You know what I mean? Like I'm still processing because you guys know I mean, I'm sure you guys watch a lot of YouTube too, but most of you guys don't have to be prepared to like talk about it. So I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it again because I'm doing something the first time, especially when it's around dinner. I gotta watch it again. But yes, they were having a pretty lively conversation. It was interesting. It was good. But I think what was bothering me was that it seemed out of sequence with that September 9th, but now knowing that it was actually the same day or earlier in the day or something, that makes me a little less confused because I just could not stop thinking, how are they talking about this when the call from yesterday was dated 2 days after and they're pretending like they don't know anything. So now I can listen to it and know that what the sequence was because that was bothering me and I could not get that out of my head the whole time I was listening. Like, what's going on here? Am I missing something? If she was smart, she would start a whole subreddit under Nesto's name, then monetize everything under his name and recoup all of that commissary money. Can you monetize Reddit? I don't know. I have a Reddit, but I I just have an account so I can go read, but I think there is a Nesto Reddit. Look, y'all are running up some views. That 1114 went from 26 to 106 views as of right now. So people are watching it. Sonya sounds different because we normally hear her voice through the jail phone call. This recording is from a phone recording. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been creeping through the YouTube streets. Mm-hmm. L Boogie, I have been saying that she's an informant. What do you think? Um, I mean, I don't know if she's like the ops for the police or is she just an opportunist? I don't really know. I mean, I'm going to have to like like honestly, I have to like process it. Like all of this is going to go is going into my brain computer and when I sleep on it overnight, I will have some answers for you in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. Cuz sometimes when I even do reactions with you guys, like I think of stuff later, you know. Um I'm going to listen to it again. I promise you guys. And then in the morning, I'm going to be like, this is what I think is going on. I don't really know. I don't. I'm not sure yet. You know what I mean? Like I need to understand why. Why are you doing this? Like we already have the word. You guys were playing Tyler Perry in September, but maybe it wasn't getting there fast enough. Maybe it wasn't happening fast enough because one of these videos she dropped on November 9th. She dropped this video a week ago. One of these videos, the first one we heard, that was dropped a week ago, y'all. Okay? And it has 100 views. Nobody was here for it, right? It was, you know, maybe I don't know what she thought. But then, I don't know who else she dropped links for. I mean, she mentioned Pam's channel specifically. I don't know who else she dropped links for. I have no idea. I know she dropped a link for me. And Waller is a name that is part of the situation. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to give out anybody's name, but she called her channel Miss Waller. So it's like, okay, Miss Waller. Okay. Now, does she have another name? Yes. That's like a legal name, but I'm not gonna put that out there. But if she wants to go by Miss Waller, okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm tired. I've been up since I get up at 5:30, y'all. I gotta get up with my family. So and tomorrow is no different. I think she's just blabbing full. Well, that could very well be the case, Tessie. How are you doing, sis? Hey T, how are you? Sonia is not an informant. Sonia might just be a horny side piece. I mean, at the end of the day, she says her and Nesto are just friends. Now, that's because he's behind bars for a year and a half. But you know, I've seen some people come to my comments and says every guy in jail needs a Sonya. Okay. They need to repo those boobs with the stolen votes. Oh my God. Y'all, I think I made it all the way through. Nikki, I know, right? Y'all are funny. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay, I want to just do a one more run through. Y'all, thank you for supporting. You guys are so sweet, so awesome. And I thank you so much for supporting Jacqueline, Dee Dee, Cappuccino, Baji, Barbara, Miss Helena. Thank you. Desi, thank you. All my members and mods, thank you so much for um members, thank you for supporting, and moderators, thank you for moderating. All of you subscribers out here, everyone viewing, whether you've subscribed or not. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In Vegas since February, she must be homeless. Well, I mean, we've heard her talk about living in, I'm just in my room. I'm just in my room. Um, yes, Gloria. Yeah. And now we've seen it on a channel. So whoever this person is knows that that name is relevant and knows that people who know would know, right? So I mean, I don't know why she'd be thinking, I mean, girl, I've said lots of things, girl. I'm sure I've said slurred, salty, everything. But at the end of the day, I mean, look, the truth will set you free. And maybe she's done. Maybe she's like, you know what? I've been all that. I've been all, I was listening to the Love Lies and Lace Fronts program, and I had a come to Jesus moment that I was being slow, salty, and slurish, and da 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 da. And I decided that it was time. It was time for me to give the streets what they wanted, which is all the tea. Okay. And stop my ways. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. But I'm gonna sleep on everything. This was a lot tonight. Okay. Um, okay. She sure did. Now, if she comes out and says some things, I can say some girl team Virgo. We can't count her though. That's like Jasmine. She's on Jasmine team Virgo. We on team Big Virgo. How about that? We on team Big Virgo and they're on team Little Folk Virgo. Okay, they with the little folk. They're on the Little Folk Virgo team with my Jazzy Life and Sonya. Okay, they can't be on Big Virgo team. Big brain, big brain Virgos. You know. Pam said, "I'm just reading the facts." Like Pam did. What did Pam say? Pam says, "Pam didn't say. The document said." Right. Pam cracks me up. But yes, it's the documents for me. Okay. Girl, short bus Virgos. Okay. Let me stop before I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get an email. Okay. We just having fun. Look, this is YouTube Streets is a big roast. Okay. Um, oh, she wasn't talking. You know what? For me though, when I'm girl, big Virgo, big brain Virgo here. Okay. Um, when I play videos, like tomorrow, for instance, I normally have my videos on 1.25. I'm so used to YouTube like on 1.25. I listen to almost everything on 1.25. So her talking, if you think she talks fast when I do reactions, that's probably the reason, because I advance, even if I can only advance it just 1.1 or 1.2, I advance the speed because there's no need in listening to all that slow. Okay, girl, big Virgo team. Okay. Sonya called her Pammy Pam. It was very condescending. I think she has respect because clearly Pam's a very intelligent woman. But she kind of diminished her credibility. You know, she was trying by saying Pammy Pam. You know what I mean? Like who's Pammy Pam? Like whatever. But whatever. It came off very haterish, but that's okay, you know? Anyway, guys, let me let y'all go. Girl, it's they the little folks Virgos. Okay. Sonia is part of the little folks. Okay. You guys have a good night. I will see you guys. Go get your sleep so we can be up in the morning and break this down so we can figure this whole case out. We gonna crack this case wide open. Okay. And since Miss Waller came to the YouTube streets, I mean, she wants us to know her name or one of them. She wants us to know her business. Okay. Who does that? All right, y'all. Okay, Dallas. Okay, Nikki. Okay, everybody. Bougie gang, get your rest, get your beauty rest, and get your, as Keisha would say, Keisha Kaylee, put your thinker caps on. Guys, I did not know. All my Keisha Kaylee folk out there the reactions, girl, I did not even realize sis had put out a video. Girl, I saw the wig review, but we'll get to it when we can. See, that's what happens when you send fugazi notes to people. Girl, we'll get over there. I holla. Um, girl, sis went to South Africa. She hadn't even got 8,000 views yet. Poor thing. I think she thought she was gonna recoup all her money. Um, Anywho, you guys have a good night. I will see you guys next time, and which will be in the morning. Okay, take care. Have a good night. Wait, should
By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as as a reactor. It's all about clout. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor.